Don't touch that plug.
I wasn't going to touch it.
Don't touch that plug.
I wasn't going to touch it.
Keep your hands to yourself.
I wasn't bothering anyone.
Keep your hands to yourself.
I wasn't bothering anyone.
Don't climb on that.
I wasn't climbing that high.
Don't climb on that.
I wasn't climbing that high.
Don't wander off.
I wasn't going anywhere.
Don't wander off.
I wasn't going anywhere.
You could slip on the floor.
I can see if it's slippery.
You could slip on the floor.
I can see if it's slippery.
Don't eat that, it's dirty.
It wasn't that dirty.
Don't eat that, it's dirty.
It wasn't that dirty.
Look both ways before crossing.
I looked both ways.
Look both ways before crossing.
I looked both ways.
Don't hit your brother.
I barely touched him.
Don't hit your brother.
I barely touched him.
Don't tease the dog.
I wasn't teasing, I was playing.
Don't tease the dog.
I wasn't teasing, I was playing.
That's too high, you could fall.
I'm not going to fall.
That's too high, you could fall.
I'm not going to fall.
Stop yelling, it's too loud.
I'm not that loud.
Stop yelling, it's too loud.
I'm not that loud.
Careful around the stairs.
I was careful on the stairs.
Careful around the stairs.
I was careful on the stairs.
Don't play rough.
We're just playing, not fighting.
Don't play rough.
We're just playing, not fighting.
Sit down while you're eating.
I was just getting something quickly.
Sit down while you're eating.
I was just getting something quickly.
Don't throw things in the house.
I wasn't going to break anything.
Don't throw things in the house.
I wasn't going to break anything.
Don't poke your eyes.
I didn't poke my eye.
Don't poke your eyes.
I didn't poke my eye.
Be gentle with your toys.
I'm being gentle.
Be gentle with your toys.
I'm being gentle.
Don't eat too fast.
I'm not eating that fast.
Don't eat too fast.
I'm not eating that fast.
Don't pull the cat's tail.
I wasn't pulling hard.
Don't pull the cat's tail.
I wasn't pulling hard.
Stop jumping on the bed.
The bed is strong.
Stop jumping on the bed.
The bed is strong.
Don't put that in your mouth.
I wasn't really putting it in my mouth.
Don't put that in your mouth.
I wasn't really putting it in my mouth.
Watch out for the sharp corners.
I know where the corners are.
Watch out for the sharp corners.
I know where the corners are.
Don't mess with the chemicals.
I'm just looking at the bottles.
Don't mess with the chemicals.
I'm just looking at the bottles.
Don't touch that, it's fragile.
I barely touched it.
Don't touch that, it's fragile.
I barely touched it.
Don't stand on the chair.
I'm just standing on the edge.
Don't stand on the chair.
I'm just standing on the edge.
To break that if you're not careful.
I'm being careful with it.
To break that if you're not careful.
I'm being careful with it.
Don't leave your toys on the floor.
I was going to pick them up.
Don't leave your toys on the floor.
I was going to pick them up.
The stove, it's on.
I know the stove is on.
Don't put that near your face.
It wasn't near my face.
Don't put that near your face.
It wasn't near my face.
Don't put your fingers in your nose.
I'm not putting my fingers in my nose.
Don't put your fingers in your nose.
I'm not putting my fingers in my nose.
Don't lean out of the window.
I just looked out a little.
Don't lean out of the window.
I just looked out a little.
Don't scratch your skin.
I didn't even scratch.
Don't scratch your skin.
I didn't even scratch.
Careful. The glass can break.
I wasn't going to break it.
Careful. The glass can break.
I wasn't going to break it.
Don't jump off the couch.
I didn't jump that high.
Don't jump off the couch.
I didn't jump that high.
Don't make a mess.
I'm not making a mess.
Don't make a mess.
I'm not making a mess.
Don't spill your drink.
I didn't spill that much.
Don't spill your drink.
I didn't spill that much.
Don't tear the book.
I didn't mean to tear it.
Don't tear the book.
I didn't mean to tear it.
Don't scribble on the wall.
It's only a small scribble.
Don't scribble on the wall.
It's only a small scribble.
Don't open the door to strangers.
I knew not to open the door.
Don't open the door to strangers.
I knew not to open the door.
Be careful with the scissors.
I know how to hold scissors.
Be careful with the scissors.
I know how to hold scissors.
Don't run with a lollipop in your mouth.
I wasn't going to run with it.
Don't run with a lollipop in your mouth.
I wasn't going to run with it.
Don't play in the mud.
I'm barely in the mud.
Don't play in the mud.
I'm barely in the mud.
Keep your fingers away from the fan.
I didn't put my fingers near the fan.
Keep your fingers away from the fan.
I didn't put my fingers near the fan.
Don't shake that, it could spill.
It's not spilling.
Don't shake that, it could spill.
It's not spilling.
Don't bite your nails.
I was only biting a little.
Don't bite your nails.
I was only biting a little.
Don't scratch the furniture.
I wasn't scratching that hard.
Don't scratch the furniture.
I wasn't scratching that hard.
Don't mess with Daddy's tools.
I wasn't going to break any tools.
Don't mess with Daddy's tools.
I wasn't going to break any tools.
Don't mess with Daddy's tools.
I wasn't going to break any tools.
Don't throw sand.
I wasn't throwing that much sand.
Don't throw sand.
I wasn't throwing that much sand.
Be careful with the tablet.
I know how to be careful with it.
Be careful with the tablet.
I know how to be careful with it.
Don't pull on the cords.
I wasn't pulling on the cord.
Don't pull on the cords.
I wasn't pulling on the cord.
Don't play with the water faucet.
I was just turning it a bit.
Don't play with the water faucet.
I was just turning it a bit.
Don't get too close to the TV.
I'm not that close.
Don't get too close to the TV.
I'm not that close.
Don't sit too close to the heater.
I'm sitting far from it.
Don't sit too close to the heater.
I'm sitting far from it.
Don't drag that, it's heavy.
I'm strong enough to drag it.
Don't drag that, it's heavy.
I'm strong enough to drag it.
Don't drink too much soda.
I only drank a little soda.
Don't drink too much soda.
I only drank a little soda.
Don't lie down with food in your mouth.
I wasn't lying down that much.
Don't lie down with food in your mouth.
I wasn't lying down that much.
Don't skip your vegetables.
I'll eat my vegetables later.
Don't skip your vegetables.
I'll eat my vegetables later.
Don't go outside without shoes.
I was only outside for a minute.
Don't go outside without shoes.
I was only outside for a minute.
Don't scream, use your indoor voice.
I wasn't that loud.
Don't scream, use your indoor voice.
I wasn't that loud.
Don't slam the door.
It didn't slam that hard.
Don't slam the door.
It didn't slam that hard.
Don't bite the spoon.
I'm just using my teeth a bit.
Don't bite the spoon.
I'm just using my teeth a bit.
Don't draw on yourself.
It's not really drawing.
Don't draw on yourself.
It's not really drawing.
Don't press all the buttons.
I wasn't pressing all of them.
Don't press all the buttons.
I wasn't pressing all of them.
Don't stand on the table.
I'm just on the edge.
Don't stand on the table.
I'm just on the edge.
Be careful with the eggs.
I'm being careful with them.
Be careful with the eggs.
I'm being careful with them.
Don't slam your toys.
I didn't slam it that hard.
Don't slam your toys.
I didn't slam it that hard.
Don't jump off the slide.
I wasn't going to jump.
Don't jump off the slide.
I wasn't going to jump.
Don't touch the stove, it's hot.
I know the stove is hot.
Don't touch the stove, it's hot.
I know the stove is hot.
Don't stay up too late.
I wasn't going to stay up that late.
Don't stay up too late.
I wasn't going to stay up that late.
Don't run on the wet floor.
I was just walking fast.
Don't run on the wet floor.
I was just walking fast.
Don't leave your toys in the yard.
I'll pick them up later.
Don't leave your toys in the yard.
I'll pick them up later.
Don't lean on that, it's wobbly.
It's not that wobbly.
Don't lean on that, it's wobbly.
It's not that wobbly.
Don't talk with food in your mouth.
I can talk and eat.
Don't talk with food in your mouth.
I can talk and eat.
Don't go to bed with wet hair.
My hair will dry fast.
Don't go to bed with wet hair.
My hair will dry fast.
Don't pour too much juice.
It's not too much.
Don't pour too much juice.
It's not too much.
Don't hang from the door.
I wasn't hanging, just leaning.
Don't hang from the door.
I wasn't hanging, just leaning.
Don't mix up your shoes.
They're only a bit mixed up.
Don't mix up your shoes.
They're only a bit mixed up.
Don't throw the ball indoors.
I wasn't throwing it hard.
Don't throw the ball indoors.
I wasn't throwing it hard.
Don't yank your shirt.
I wasn't pulling that hard.
Don't yank your shirt.
I wasn't pulling that hard.
Don't get your hands dirty.
I just touched it.
Don't get your hands dirty.
I just touched it.
Don't rush while eating.
I'm not eating that fast.
Don't rush while eating.
I'm not eating that fast.
Don't lean back on your chair.
I won't fall off the chair.
Don't lean back on your chair.
I won't fall off the chair.